guys, welcome back to my channel. As you can see, I have all this food in front of me and I'm gonna be eating it while I tell you guys stories that you've picked out for me to talk about. So let's get into it and let's eat all this yummy food. Okay, so the 4 topics that you guys wanted me to talk about was scary, sad, hardships, and of course achievements. Now we are gonna tell these stories. I will be talking about it while I eat all this food. We have nuggets, fries, apple pies, barbecue sauce. You gotta have the sauce. Raspberry Fanta. This is a sundae, one of the beautiful extreme ones, and a Big Mac McFlurry, which is delicious. Now, I don't know if this would be recommended as a mukbang. I am a skinny person, skinny legend, but I'm gonna literally be chopping away at all of this and be telling you guys these different stories and topics. I hope you enjoy and bon appetit. I'm gonna start with the fries because they get cold the quickest. And we're gonna open some hot sauce. Yum. So you guys picked out scary, and I think the scariest thing that I've ever done in my life was move out of home. And a lot of people are gonna be like, how is that scary? Well, I'm gonna tell you how it was scary. Also, apologies if I don't look straight at the camera. I'm using my Canon G7X and I have the screen flipped up, so if my eyes are not directly at the lens here, they are going to probably be at the screen up there. Yummy. Want a chip? So the scariest thing that I've ever gone through was literally moving out of home. And you guys are going to be thinking, how's that scary? Well, after high school and I graduated, I went into doing like sugaring, sugar baby and everything. And I met like a few sugar daddies through the website and everything, and I had started doing that to like get some money, income, in a way, you know, like pay stuff, have my own type of money, and like pay for my own stuff. And so I did that for a while and I actually enjoyed it, and it wasn't all too bad. Some of them were nice, but yeah. And so fast forward like probably like almost a year of doing it, my stepmom found out. She did. And so she got so mad and basically took all my devices away, and I had like 3 phones. I had one hidden. Now I will tell you why I had that one hidden and why I could not use it. I basically just like, she basically took away all my devices. She asked for all the passwords to my Gmail, my social media, my phone, everything, emails, looked at all of my messages, and I'm like, I'm a legal age. Why would you do that? Why would you ask that? And what type of parent does that to another adult? And so basically, she had access to everything on my phone. Photos, yeah, photos, screenshots, personal photos. It's like, is that any of your business? You guys would have said like no, but when you have grown up with a toxic step-parent, it's not exactly the easiest to say no or anything, because these step-parents, you know, they can be quite controlling, and I've had that my whole life with this woman. So luckily I had one extra phone hidden and she didn't know I was using it, but I still had somewhat access to all my like social media. I made another fake account and I told all my friends, you're not talking to me. You're not talking to me through Instagram. And my best friend was like, how do I know it's you? And I'm like, give me a freaking video call. We did that and she's like, what the hell is going on? And I was like, look, my stepmom took my phone away. She took everything away from me. I can't contact anyone. I can't go anywhere. Literally, like, this is like one of those stories where you hear people trapped in buildings or homes for months and they can't do or say anything. This is how I felt. My best friend was so freaked out, and my stepmom tried to get information out of her about what I did and all my secrets, like personalized secrets between my best friend and I. How messed up is that? So fast forward to like 2 or 3 months, I literally lost weight down to 29 kgs. That's like the weight of a small dog. And so I was not eating. I couldn't go anywhere. I couldn't say anything. I had no right to do anything. My stepmom took me to Starship Hospital as well because I had, quote, psychological problems, as she told me, and threatened to take me to a psych ward if I ever said that I knew what I was doing or if I ever told anyone what I was doing. And by that point, I had the worst mental health as you could imagine, like dark, deep thoughts about what I was gonna do. And I had actually gotten in contact with someone who knew the police, and they helped me. And so one day I was just at home and I look out my window and I see 3 policewomen walk down the driveway. One of them is like so buff and so strong. I was like, yes. And I go to open the door. I walk out and the lady is like, are you Tatiana? And I was like, yes, yes. And she's like, okay, you're gonna have to step outside. And I was like, cool, cool, cool. I feel much safer. Much safer, thank you. I step outside. I tell them what's been happening and everything. I go into real panic mode. And my stepmom opens the door. And she's like, Tatiana, what's going on here? What's going on? My last words to her were, I'm an adult. And I could not feel more proud at that moment, but also scared as hell. And so I already like had packed my bags, like 8 bags ready to leave because I knew that they were going to be coming or whatever. And she didn't know where I was staying, and I'd like to not say where I was staying, but I was at a safe place past that point. So as they go inside to go upstairs to fetch my bags and everything, I tell them where my spare phone was, where I kept it hidden. They got most of my stuff. I left 2 bags behind, and it was only because my stepmom had tried to fight one of the police officers in the bedroom, and luckily the tall, strong woman went upstairs to fetch my bags and she could hold her off while they got my stuff. And after that I left, and I was so scared that I could feel and taste my freedom miles away. And so when I literally was at my safe place, I got a message from people, and basically my step parents saying, oh, if you ever need this and that, we're always here to help you, you know, turning the tables or whatever. That was probably the scariest moment of my life, because I wasn't eating. I lost weight. I had no say. I had no voice. I couldn't do anything. I couldn't talk to a doctor. They would just tell my step-parents, and my step-parents would be like, what did she say? It's so scary when that happens to you. You don't know what to do. You don't know what to do. And you don't know who to trust, because 9 times out of 10, when you're scared, vulnerable, and really upset, other people would go to your parents and say, oh my gosh, is this your child? I think she's sad. She just told me about this and that. And it really scared me to even talk to strangers about what had been going on at home. I didn't know who I could talk to. And like, honestly, and it took me like 2 years to get over it. I still have like PTSD from it. Even in lockdown, you know, when we had to stay home and be locked in our homes, that really messed with my head, and my health, because being in lockdown felt like I was back at home, having no one to talk to, having nowhere to go, and it just gave me real PTSD. But I'm over it now, kind of. I still get triggered here and there from it, but most of it I have good self-control upon it. It is so scary when this shit happens to you guys. This is some good food. 10 pieces of chicken nuggets, so worth it. Booyah. I feel like this would be like in the shape of a bunny. I don't know if I'm the only one that tries to see shapes in chicken nuggets. This is what freedom and happiness tastes and looks like. Hallelujah. I feel like I ate so much, but yet there's still so much left. I am going to have my McFlurry now. I got the M&M's one. They are my favorite. So good. Look at that. So good. Look at all of that. So good. Yum. You want some? I feel like I'm getting high off McDonald's. You guys see that? Oh, chocolate. Yum. I am gonna have my raspberry Fanta, not raspberry Fanta, it's raspberry Schweppes. They did not fill it up all the way. Oh, that is so nice. Right, so the next topic is the saddest thing I have ever gone through. This one is going to be an easy and cheesy one. I think the saddest thing I've ever gone through is probably my dog dying. I think a lot of you guys could relate as well. I used to talk to my dog like she was a human being. Like, I loved her so much. Her name was Macy, and she was like a fox terrier mixed breed. gorgeous, gorgeous dog. And normally they have like 2 pointy ears, but she had 1 floppy ear because she had like an ear infection. I literally used to talk to her all the time like she was human, and I was like, I love you, Macy. I was the only one who like gave her walks apart from my step parents, and fed her as well apart from like my step parents. But I loved my dog so much. Like I loved her so much. I would literally pick her up and put her on my bed. She was so sweet. I loved as well giving her baths. Giving my dog baths I loved so much. It was so much fun. It was a hassle, but definitely worth it. I love animals, cats, dogs. Yeah. I am cold. I'm cold. The night that my dog died, she had a heart attack, and unfortunately, I was so sad when that happened, and like, I was so sad. I grabbed my home phone and I went downstairs. In our house, we had like 2 lounge. We had a top lounge and a bottom lounge. We owned like a quite big house, 6 bedrooms, 2 lounge, 2 garages, 3 bathrooms. Yeah. And basically I went downstairs into one of the spare rooms and I gave my best friend a call, and I was like, oh my gosh, my dog Macy passed away. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I panicked. I was sad. I thought it was my fault. I didn't know what, I didn't know what to say to my best friend, and like I was so loud crying and just like overwhelmed by her being gone. She was my best friend, not my dog, my stepsister's dog. I loved Macy so much, and she was such a sweet thing. She was my childhood, and I loved her so much. Yeah, but I think that was like the most amount of tears I've ever cried in my life. I've been through sad stuff, but the saddest thing I've ever gone through is literally when my dog died. Yeah, that hit me hard, and I think that was like my first time properly breaking down, processing grief and processing death for the first time. Oh my gosh, my tongue is gonna be red. Oh no. Pardon me. That's not very ladylike of me. I am gonna have an apple pie because I'm like hungry. We have a beautiful apple pie, which is delicious. Yum. A lot of people do this ASMR. This is my first time doing a mukbang type thing. I don't think I would consider it a mukbang just because, like, I feel like I don't have enough food. But at the same time, like, your stomach only expands to the size of your fist. I'm a tiny person. It's a Big Mac, isn't it? Everyone at home is probably enjoying this, and I'm just like, ugh, so full. I think I might leave the ice cream for last, because they are my favorite. That is a lot. That is a lot. Better. Sorry guys, my camera keeps like finishing the filming and everything, so I have to like restart it. I'm gonna start onto my apple pie. Yum. The next one is hardship, and that is something that I thought I couldn't overcome, but I did. So pretty. That's good. Something that I didn't think I would be able to overcome, but I did. I would say being independent. I literally had to let my camera charge, and I'm like, great. So fun. But the hardship one was probably like being independent. I did not think I could get through living on my own and putting a roof over my head after I left my step-parents' place. I didn't think I could handle a lot, paying taxes, GST. I do that, and honestly I have savings as well, which I'm really proud of. Also like my mental health, because like I have gone through a lot and I didn't think I could get through it, and it was really tough. This is nice. But I literally didn't think I could like get through it. It is raining outside. What a good night to have a mukbang, feel cozy and warm, and eat some good macas. You know, being independent is like not as easy as it looks. You have to like plan ahead. You have to like have good timing, get stuff done. It is exhausting. We are on to the ice cream. And the lucky last question that you guys wanted to ask and wanted to know what my biggest achievement was in life. A lot of people would say how far I've come in terms of, look how stupid I was. I thought they put this into like, I thought they put this into the cup, but I feel so stupid. A lot of people would think that my biggest accomplishment and achievement is probably being independent and where I am now in terms of my Instagram, YouTube, blogging, podcasts, all of that. I mean, I feel happy, but I don't want to feel proud, because I want to hit a milestone and then I will be proud. But that's not really my biggest achievement just yet. I think my biggest one is probably helping out with charity work, and like going back to church. Not a lot of people would reckon I would go back to church, but I actually like have. Yum! Look at how good this is. It's good. My biggest accomplishment is probably going to be like literally going back to church, and really just like donating to charities as well. I am trying to make like a yearly donation to a charity of my choice that is for the Parkinson's Tulip organization down in Wellington. You guys know I have like an essential tremor, so with that a lot of people can get like Parkinson's disease. I'm really supportive. I really take Parkinson's disease very seriously. I used to get mocked and made fun of because of my shaking disorder. It's sad because some people have these disabilities even worse. It makes me really happy being able to support other people that have Parkinson's, and you can't cure it, unfortunately. So I'm trying to make like a yearly donation to help out with, organizations that help others hopefully one day find a cure for Parkinson's disease and really heal a lot of people, which would mean the world to me. But yeah, I think that's probably my top biggest achievement, is going back to church. They feel like a family to me. And also just donating to Parkinson's Tulip organization down in Wellington and supporting organizations that deal with and help others with Parkinson's disease. I would love if there was a cure for Parkinson's disease, you know, and there's not a cure for essential tremor. There are ways to suppress it, and if you think that's bad, you know, people are around the world living with Parkinson's disease, and that's like quite sad. So like, it would be amazing if one day we could just find a cure, create a cure, and you know, no one would be having to feel stuck with this particular situation. Anyway, you guys, that is it for today's video. I'm gonna finish up my ice cream. But it's literally an empty table now. It feels so lonely. I hope you enjoyed the 4 stories that I have told you and shared with you. I am quite a private person, so I'm not quite ready to like open up about like stuff that I'm doing at the moment in terms of like moving forward with my life and any new plans. Stay silent, but make big moves. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I am filming on my new camera, so don't mind the editing and like the little weird parts, but I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe down below if you are new, and I will see you later. Thank you for watching. If you have watched this far, I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Have a good morning, good afternoon, or good night, whatever you are doing, and I will see you later. Bye. Cheers.